Hey everybody, if you've noticed, this video is probably a lot shorter than the two other movies I watched last month videos, and that's because I've watched almost nothing this month. And I just want to clarify from the past episodes, it's new media that I've consumed recently. Like, I've seen plenty of movies this past month, and TV shows that I had already seen before. But since I've already seen them, I see no point in reviewing them because that's not what this show's about. I've literally only seen 3 new movies within the past month, but I really enjoyed all of them. So, with that being said, Hellraiser was insane. All the effects in it were really, really amazing, particularly the creature effects. The guy who has no face but just has teeth is maybe one of my favorite monster designs I've ever seen for anything ever. It's so just disturbing and amazing that I can't help but love it. But with the effects, they were just like incredible and super visceral, and Frank's death at the very end had me just floored. It was incredible. I loved it. His final line was just fantastic. I don't think I'll see any of the sequels because I don't know what else they can do with the idea, but I really enjoyed it for what it was worth. I watched the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and it was really, really good. Some of the acting was terrible, but I enjoyed it overall. It was fun, and it's one of the only horror movies that at one point legitimately made me upset and scared. It came and went really fast, but that's gotta count for something, so I enjoyed it. And without a doubt, the best movie I've seen this month, of the 3, was The Matrix. I finally saw The Matrix. I had a bit of a problem with how they managed Cypher and some of the other characters' deaths, and it was riddled with cliches by the third act, and some of the effects don't hold up super well, but they're really stylized, so it doesn't really matter. I can definitely see how it was so incredibly influential at the time, because there's really, up to that point, there's nothing else like it. It was really unique. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to be watching it again more in the future. Now, as I said, I barely watched any new movies this month, but I've done a lot of TV watching this past month. So, let's get into that. I watched the entire first season of Aaron Sorkin's The Newsroom, because I love everything Aaron Sorkin, basically. And I've started the second season recently, and man, oh man, I don't know if it's as good as The West Wing, but it really has some great, poignant parts, and some really good character moments. Jeff Daniels is amazing in it, and the monologues that people get in are just fantastic. It's kind of cheesy, but I really enjoy it, and it's got so many good moments. I can't wait to watch the rest of the series. Of course, I also watched Season 5 and Part 1 of Season 6 of BoJack Horseman. Again, like I said last month, can't recommend the show enough. I'm very excited to see what they do with Part 2 of the final season early next year. I'm sad that it's going to end, but at the same time, BoJack Horseman is unlike any show I've ever watched, if I didn't make that clear in the last episode. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it, because it's something. And now, just to extend your watch time by a little bit more, I've been reading The Disaster Artist for the past 2 years, and I finally finished it the other day. Now, I've seen the Disaster Artist movie when it originally came out, and it was fine. It has a lot of story issues, and the motivations from the book are completely changed with a lot of things. The book is better than the movie in every way possible. If you love The Room, or even if you just love really good stories, you might like this book, because knowing the context of how The Room was made and everything, and just getting to see more of these people in their natural habitats and stuff, it's super, super interesting. And it has one of the best endings of any book I've ever read. It is flawless. It is absolutely perfect. The last, page of this book nearly almost had me in tears, because I could not think of any better way to end it. It was just beautiful. So, yeah. that's all I've been doing this past month. I've been extremely busy with school. If you didn't see my new video essay that came out a few days ago, I suggest watching that so you can see where some of my efforts have been going. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you around. You take care.